Hi everyone, this is Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and this is going to be the Love Tarot reading for the month of May for the sign of Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, so we have a couple of good things apart from the 5-planet retrograde, but the new moon on May 6th is in the sign of Taurus, your sister sign, the earth sign, and there's going to be an earth trine between Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And it's going to really give you a boost at the beginning of the month. It's going to bring in some very rewarding energies with the ability to manifest, bring into the earth, bring into this physical dimensions. Um, Although the new moon in Taurus will kind of slow things down along with the 5 planets in retrograde, but it's something that's been a long time in coming. How's that? And the 1st of May, we have the celebration of Belton, the Celtic um, feast or festival, May Day. And Beltane is about the fires of purification and the renewal and the birth in the springs. So with that said, I chose the Celtic deck, Journey into the Hidden Realm by Barbara Moore, and the art is by Julia Jeffrey. And on the energies here, what I love here is the back with the dragons. Looks like a dragon here. I just find it very primal deck, very deep, profound messages. So I like that for the energies in which we're in, which are these deep, soul-searching, really rudimentary, primal desires that we have and what our passions are, the connection with our passion, and putting that into a priority for ourselves and our lives. On May 22nd, we'll go into the full moon in Sagittarius, and the sun will then be in Gemini. And that is going to bring up issues of polarity, duality, masculine and feminine energies, and how we can release anything that we have concerning that is not for our highest good. So if you feel that you need a reading and you need some guidance and assistance from the Akashic Records and your angels and guides, then please visit my website, akashicinspirations.com. The links are in the comments below, and I invite you to join me on a daily basis for the daily reading on Facebook and for my live streams that I usually have on Saturdays at 7:30 in the evening, and that is Eastern Time. So with that said, let us see what our guides and angels have for us for this month for Capricorn in the area of love and relationships. Okay. All right, so we have 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and 6 of Pentacles. This will be a 9-card pull. We have the Moon. Let's see what else was to come out. 8 of Wands. What other cards? Angels and guides for Capricorn. The Sun. The Emperor. Oh. Fortune, Fairy, and Knight of Cups. All right, so let us start. 3 of Swords. As we know, the 3 of Swords is usually about some type of heartbreak. So here's this woman, she seems to be looking towards the past, and yet somehow these roses that she holds, these red roses, have thorns, and she's pricked her hand and the blood is just coming down and she's not even noticing it onto her gown from her hand. I don't know if you can see that. Right? And these blood red roses of, seems like she's looking back wistfully at relationships, at a lost love. And I think she's so determined to try and relive that past that she doesn't even realize what's happening in the present. So that's one of the things that we have to get over with, and that's what the retrograde energies are going to do. It's going to take us back into these past relationships where we were hurt beyond belief in order to release that energy and release that that wistfulness that seems that she's remembering the good things but not remembering the bad part or the hurt or the betrayal. And it's just kind of acknowledging your feelings on these relationships and being able to process it. It's kind of like you don't want to get stuck in like the hamster wheel of just reliving and reliving and reliving these thoughts. And it's about coming out of that. And when we keep thinking about the event or whatever it was that happened, we're creating more of that. So that is what we're working on releasing. Okay, that's going to be the key. So they're it's kind of a deep core issue, but we have help and we have hope. And here is the Queen of Cups. And this is a woman who is generous and loving and emotionally secure and nurturing. This is the God, divine feminine energies of compassion, of unconditional love, of making a home, making it feel warm, making you feel loved and connecting. So you see how the difference here, she's looking away and here she's looking straight at you. Like, this is your now. This is your present. Let the past go. And when we do that, we're able to reap our rewards. Here's the Six of Pentacles. So in physical manifestation, it's going to come forth. You're going to be rewarded for something that you have done, whether it be a promotion, a raise, a public, some type of acknowledgement, a service award, whatever it may be. But you're going to be rewarded, excuse me, and you're going to have you'll be able to, which is kind of Taurus energies, about gathering to you what is yours. And Taurus is about things that are yours, material prosperity that is yours. That's what Taurus revolves around, and it revolves around the beauty in life because you have that Venus energy, which rules Taurus. And that's what comes in with that Earth trine. And then I don't believe this is the full moon. I believe this is the new moon energy that'll be coming in. And here we have this shaman, and she's in this mode. She's got her horn headdress on. And it seems to me that she's trying to see beyond the veil, see beyond the illusions. And she's looking off into the distance, right? And she's kind of crouched down and touching the earth, being grounded to the earth and using that energy to be able to foresee what is coming towards her and what she wants to, what her intuition is telling her and what her wisdom, so she can access that higher inner knowledge. And it's like she's questioning what's out there, right? She's not sure. She's really not sure what she's going to find or see. So you may feel a little confused. But if you tap into your inner wisdom, that's where you're going to find the clarity. And when you do that, then with focused intent, and here we have the Eight of Wands, and she's drawing her bow back, and she's ready to hit her target boy. And she knows what she wants, and she is determined and bound to get it. And then we are blessed by the rays of the sun. And here are two children. She has a beautiful little flower in her hair that he's given her, and she's given him her little daisy chain or wreath for his hair. And they're just communicating at this innocent level of Christ consciousness, really, because this whole card is golden. And here is the butterfly of transformation, this blessing that is coming into your life. And know that you are illuminated and that you have all of this prosperity around you. The dark has left, and what you're left with is the light. And when we step into that, we step into our wisdom and our leadership, because this also represents the solar plexus energy. So you've been able to step into your power. And as the emperor, you are connected to the wisdom that you've gained through your experiences, through and taking a role as the leader, one that it walks with surety, right? They're sure, they're confident. They have the understanding and the compassion to be that leader. And things are going to be turning in your favor towards the end of the month, believe it or not. Because here is the fortune fairy, and she's got her dandelion, and she's making a wish. So make that wish, and she's crowned with these golden marigolds. And those are the representations of rebirth and of connection. So things are kind of becoming I love the golden waves of her hair, and I just love that she's looking off with like this little smile on her face, like she knows she's going to get her heart's desires. And the Knight of Cups comes in to tell us, to bring us the messages of love. Here is a youth who is full of love of life, of a dreamer, someone who allows himself to live in the moment, someone who is generous and maybe a little quiet, but it's because he's sensitive and he's in tune with his emotions. And when we become in tune with our emotions, we can find that love and compassion that is within us. And we can share that with others in our messages, in our experiences. So he can seem like a romantic and slow to take action because he's dreaming about it. But these are the qualities. This is the quality of the energies of the planets that are in retrograde and how we will be experiencing things. And it's about being in the moment, okay? Living in the moment and enjoying the moment for what it is. So I thank you for spending this time with me. I thank you for liking and subscribing and for sharing this with others, maybe on light worker groups that you belong to, spiritual groups, or just to anyone you feel that would be of benefit to these readings that I do. And I am really grateful to all of you who do watch and who comment. I try and answer your comments or like them as an acknowledgement and thanking you for taking the time to spend it with me. So I wish you many blessings for this month of May, Capricorn. Namaste.